Much love to everybody out there, you know. Much love to the world. Much peace to the people and to all. And much prosperity unto you. I thought I'd make this video on similar to my other video about the third eye and the signs that you know that it's opening, that it's officially awakened, But I thought I'd make this one to be a little different. This one will be about, getting in tune with your inner self, with your heart, your internal self. In as in inside, internal, not outside, internal. The outside stuff is a distraction. These are, those are distractions. Television, music, social media, all these things outside of you are distractions. Distractions from seeing your inner self. Distractions from you connecting with your inner self. Because look at the word heart, and I'm not the first person to talk about this, but I'd be honored if I was able to spark that in your mind to see that, but I'm not the first person. A lot of very, very gifted spiritual individuals have already talked about this, but, look at the word heart. H-E-A-R-T in English, right? Heart. H-E-A-R-T. Take away the H from take away the H from the word heart. Take away the first letter H and put it next to the T and make it the last letter. It spells earth, and vice versa. Earth. E-A-R-T-H. Take away the H from the end, put it back next to the E. It's heart. Your inner self is with the earth. So this is why I say to go plant-based. To have a plant-based diet. To, go plant-based, eat the fruits, eat the vegetables, eat the foods that Mother Earth has already provided for you. And that's all that you need. You don't need to be killing these animals, It was never intended for you to kill something, to take the life of something that you did not create, for you to eat, for you to live. Something does not have to die for you to live. I can sit here and rant all night long about loving the animals, care for the animals, and yeah, that is the point of my video, is to tell you that, is to spark that into your heart. For you to understand, yeah, you gotta care for these animals. Yeah, you gotta have love for these animals. But what I'm saying is, it goes a lot deeper and way more beyond than what people think. Because your mind can be deceived. When you connect with your inner self, your heart, aka Earth, the plants help you become in tune with Earth. Therefore, you become in tune with your inner self, which is your heart. Heart, Earth, Earth, heart. Same thing, just switch the letters around, the same word. Because the beast, the system, the elite, whatever you want to call these beast people who have an agenda for the masses, they control your mind, but only your mind. They can't really control your heart. Remember, your heart is always your guide. Positivity and sensitivity. Don't let these people numb you down. You gotta have a heart, you gotta be connected to that stuff, Because when you are in tune with your heart, you will have your true guidance. And again, I said this in the other video also, when you're in tune with yourself, you can't be lied to. You can't lie to yourself. You can lie to other people, but you can't lie to yourself. And that's all there is to it, because, you can't deceive yourself. You can deceive others, but not yourself. So be true to yourself. But yeah, when you're connected with your inner self, your heart, you're connected with the earth. And that's what the plants are here to do. Because you can't nobody deceive the planet. The planet will do what it was naturally designed to do. It's gonna do its normal function to serve the purpose of the flow of the universe. Basically, the Earth will just do what it has to do no matter what. The only things that can be deceived are human beings, because we have a mind. Humans have a mind, and your mind can be deceived. For you to think different, act different, be manipulated, be fooled, be lied, be deceived, be influenced, be manipulated, or be tricked, be lied to, but you can't lie to the heart. And that's all there is to it. You can lie about other things, but that's why it's always important to connect with your inner self, to be free from the so-called brainwashing, because your mind can always be deceived, but not your heart. They cut all these trees and all these emissions and all these gases and all the pollution and all the stuff they're doing to the planet that's unnatural, with the oil and all this stuff. They can do all these negative things to the planet all they want, but they're not going to stop the planet from doing what it's going to do. The only people that this system can stop are the people on the planet who have a mind, because the mind can be easily deceived. So look within yourself and you'll realize nothing can stop you. And going plant-based, that's the way to go. It's healthy for you too. You're not going to be catching cancer and all these diseases. These plants heal you. Old saying is like, let food be thy medicine and let medicine be thy food. I just wanted to give this quick video and tell you guys more, to give more encouragement to connect with your heart. And social media, Instagram, all these social media stuff, it's also a poison to the brain, because you're made to compare yourself to other people on these platforms, except YouTube, but other stuff, because YouTube, you can make stuff out of that, but Instagram too. But overall, social media was just designed purposely to make you compare your life to other people. Even if you're having a good life and you're doing great, it makes you forget the things that you're good at and the accomplishments you make in your life when you're on social media, because you can't help but compare yourself to other people even when you don't realize it. And that's what poisons and sickens your mind. It's designed like that on purpose, to throw you off your path. So to begin with, you need to stay away from all that stuff. Stay away from social media. Stop looking at other people. Stop idolizing other people. Stop looking outside of yourself, and stop putting people above you. It's just real talk. Love yourself. Your third eye opens and you see things that you have never seen before, and it's not even supernatural stuff. Nothing from a movie, like you see ghosts or you see monsters or aliens or you see Samara from The Ring coming out of the TV. It's none of that stuff. So, get with the plants, and that'll help you connect with your heart and the planet. Therefore, you cannot be deceived, because your real mind will really open. Your real mind is your heart anyway. But yeah, social media, stay away from that stuff, because these are just platforms to distract you away from yourself. The more that the energy of the planet begins to rise, the more distractions will be coming at you. These are just obstacles you gotta move out of, stay away from this stuff. Just move out of the way. Stay away from that stuff. It's not good, because the mind can be easily deceived, but not your heart. Your heart will always have the answer, and your heart will always know it all. This is real talk. So, when your third eye is open, like I was just saying, you will, real things will be revealed. Real things. Not no so-called supernatural, or seeing some shit from the movies like a ghost or aliens or nothing like that. The real things you see when your third eye opens is when you was when you're able to look back into your life before your third eye opened, the things that you were doing different. In many ways, or in many ways, you'll realize that the things you were doing were completely wrong. You were eating this, you were dressing like this, you were hanging out with these people, you were talking and walking like this, your attitude was this, you were treating people like this, you were eating the animals and you didn't give a shit, you were drinking, smoking weed, doing these things. It's just, the fact that when your third eye opens, you will have that quote unquote epiphany of, wow, man, I've been doing, my life this way for this long. And, for example, like, wow, I've been living a lie. I've been living this way and ain't nobody told me. Because the people around you that never really told you were probably also just as decalcified as you until your brow chakra activated. Until that happened. So those are the real signs of your third eye being open. You look at things in a more deeper way. You see beyond what you thought you knew. Forget about the stuff that you thought you knew. When your brow chakra opens, you're entering a whole new world. Your perception changes completely. Those are the real signs. Because there's also been videos of, like the same, like in my other video, I was talking about the videos that people put up on YouTube about your third eye opening. And those are just things that they mention certain things like, oh, when your third eye opens, you see this and you see that, you will see ghosts, monsters. It's like they're describing the experience as if when your third eye opens, you see things from the perception of a movie. Like you're gonna see monsters and shit. You're not gonna see that. You're gonna just see the wickedness and the lie you've been living your whole life. And how you've been so conditioned your whole life to live a certain way, to think and act a certain way. All that becomes revealed. All that becomes revealed like a book. And it gets put right in front of your face, like you've been living this way your whole life. Check all this stuff right here. Are you sure you're okay with this? Are you satisfied with this? Is there anything in your life right now you want to change? This is how you've been living your whole life. And you just, whoa, whoa, wait a minute. It's just, it'll be, a lot of the things that you've been doing your whole life will shock you. Like, wow, I can't believe I've been doing things in life in this way for this long and this many years. Those are the real things that you will see. Your whole life will change based on the stuff that you thought you knew, and the stuff that you thought you knew, let it go. It's a whole new world when this opens. And when you connect with your heart, like I keep saying, you will be at a better path. So, yeah, that's your boy. Just wanted to make this quick video to, tell you to connect with your inner self, connect with your heart, aka Earth. Love these animals, I don't really value the life of farm animals to be better, and certainly not less than the animals that you have at home that you love so much, who are your pets, who are your best friends. I don't value the chickens, the cows, the pigs, the sheep, the lamb, all these farm animals. I don't value their life. Certainly not any less than a dog, a cat, your pet rabbit, even your pet snake, your pet goldfish, your hamster. Because if you can love all these animals that you have at home, all these domesticated animals, you can love the farm animals too. And no, I'm not saying you gotta have a farm animal as a damn pet. I'm just saying, open your mind. Look at what you're. Try to take a look. Take a look into your life a little more. You got love for the animals you have at home. Why couldn't it be that way for the farm animals? I just don't see why you're putting up these animals above the other ones. And if you want to get more If you want to get more mushy, if you want to get more mushy about it and stuff like that, and all soft-hearted, you know, if you're real in tune with your heart, you know, just look up the farm animals on Google. Go to Google, just type in farm animals. Look at the images and look at the pictures. Look at their pictures. You can look into their eyes and you can see their soul. They have a life force, they have a life purpose, and they have every reason to live and not suffer just like you. You know, cut all the crap. I'm a human and they're an animal. How can I? What are you talking about, man? Humans are above the animals and blah 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 blah. No. No. Do what I just told you. Google it. Go to Google, type farm animals, click images, scroll through that shit. Look into their eyes. These animals have feelings, emotions, a life force, and a reason to live. Just like you. They're not any different from you. They have every reason to live just like the pets in your own house. Every reason to live. And I don't see why you put your pets above them. Because, you know, ironically, in India they worship the cow. This is something really that's not even really new. A lot of people know or should know this by now. The cow is very sacred and worshipped in India. But in America, it's the complete opposite, and we all know that. What's one of the main things that you eat with cow? Hamburgers, steak, all kind of shit with cow, you know? But Americans love dogs. Primarily in American culture, they love dogs. It's almost like the opposite. They worship the dog here. They eat dogs in India. They eat dogs in China. In other countries, they don't give a shit about the fucking dog. If it's time to get some grub on and we're running a little short on food, we don't eat the dog. That's their mentality over there. But then Americans get all offended when they, you know how Americans a lot of times, especially before in the media, you know, they make fun of how Asian people eat dogs and how could you Chinese people eat dogs? Y'all are sick. You guys are so sick. You eat a dog. Yeah, but you're eating a pig. You're eating a nasty pig that eats its own shit. You eat chickens. Defenseless chickens that were drugged up with antibiotics. And that's not nasty? You're eating dogs. I mean, now you're eating dogs. No, you're eating chickens, you're eating pigs, and you're eating the cow, which is considered to be a deity in India. What the hell are you talking about? Chinese people are sick and twisted for eating dogs. You eat pigs, you eat chickens, you eat cows. The cow is sacred in India. It's a deity, it's a god, it's a goddess. It's a high deity in India. It's a divine entity in India, and you're eating it with your French fries every fucking day. T-bone steak and all that shit. What are you talking about? You know, people are just idiots. Just straight idiots, you know? Think. You can't think because you're too busy with social media, being distracted with all the pictures and all the bullshit on Facebook and Instagram. That's why you can't think, because you don't know nothing. You can't even think for yourself. Get off social media, and you're gonna realize. Get off social media for like a week, for a month, for as long as possible. You probably can't do it for more than a week, because you're too weak. Because you're too weak. But yeah, you know, I'm not playing around here. Leave social media alone for a certain period of time, for maybe give it a couple of weeks. I'll give you 2 weeks. Leave that shit alone for 2 weeks. You're gonna realize how pointless your life is. Your material things, your clothes, your jackets, your hats, your shoes, your jeans, your clothes, your jewelry. Who's all this for? You're gonna realize all that shit was for your fucking pointless ass stranger followers and views and likes for people, complete strangers that you do not even know, that you're trying to please on social media. Do you realize this? You're trying to please people on the internet that you don't even know, that you'll probably never meet, that you don't know who the hell they are, but you're posting all kinds of shit for the sake of getting their likes, for their validation. This is where your life has come to. And nobody's perfect. I'm not saying I'm better than you. I'm not better than nobody. You best believe I'm working on myself. Every single day I gotta work on myself to become the better version of who I really desire to become. But life is a journey, yeah. I'm not perfect. I'm not better than nobody. But I'll definitely say I'm at a better place with being in tune with myself than where other people are. Some people are just falling off the cliff. Don't know where they are. They're just lost. So it's your boy. Much love to the world. Much peace to all. And much prosperity, love, and respect unto you and your loved ones. Stay off social media. Get in tune with yourself. Get back to nature. Get in tune with Mama Earth. Get in tune with the plant-based foods. Let food be thy medicine, and let food be thy medicine, and let medicine be thy food. It's your boy. I'm out.